Today I'm going to show you how to edit this amazing text effect behind a person. These text animations are one of the cool ways to make your video a little more engaging. In general, just to make your video better. The first thing you want to do is open CapCut and import the video you want by clicking on the import button. Once you have imported your video, the next thing you want to do is drag and drop your video onto the timeline to start editing. Next, you are going to select the video on the timeline, right-click, and copy it. Right-click again and paste it on top of the first layer. Now that we have duplicated our layers, the next thing we are going to do is first select the top layer and go to the right menu. Under Video, there's Basic, and then there is Remove BG, which stands for Remove Background, which is what we want to do. Click on Remove BG, then you have the option for Auto Removal. Click on Auto Removal to remove your background. This process only takes a few seconds. Our background is already removed, but you cannot see it because there is another layer underneath. If we turn off the layer underneath, you can see that our background has already been removed. Alright, so now let's type something we want. Click on Text, then add the text to the timeline. Make sure that the length of the layer is the same as the rest of the video. Now, you are going to write something that you want. For example, let me write AI Edit Sensei. Okay, now that it has been written, you are going to pick your favorite font. I'm going to use this bold font and make it bigger. Let's make it as big as possible and place it in the center of the video. Once it's done, you can scroll down and look for any presets that you want to use. Once you are done customizing the text, we're going to move this layer, the text layer, under the second layer. Move it like this, and there you go. It looks amazing. Other things that you can do include adding animation to your text. For example, if you want to add a shadow, just select the text, scroll down on your right menu, and you will see options such as stroke, background, glow, and more. If you want, you can add shadows to your text. It just looks so amazing. And if you want to curve the text, here's the curve option. You just click on the small box next to the curve to turn on the curve option, and your text will be curved. The best thing is, you can even adjust how much you want the text to be curved. So amazing. Let me show you another cool trick, animating the text curve using keyframes. This trick will make your boring video a little more interesting. Make sure the playhead is at the beginning of the layers on the timeline. Now select the text layer on the timeline. Go to the preview screen and position the text where you want. I'll bring mine a little bit down to accommodate the curving effect. Make sure the text is vertically aligned so that the curve can look good. Now go to the left menu. In order to create the animation, make sure the curve option is turned on first. Then, we are going to create a keyframe here at 0 degrees. Now, move the playhead to the middle of the video, hover back to the right menu, and curve the text by simply increasing the curve strength toward the right. The second keyframe will be created automatically since we created the first keyframe already. Go back to the timeline and move the playhead to the end of the video. Hover back to the left menu and reduce the curve strength back to 0 degrees. Now, let's play the video to see our progress. It's looking great. Let me know in the comments if this is something you might want to use. Now, I will show you how to create another cool text effect in a video. Let's drag and drop another video onto the timeline. This is a cool video of a dancer, and I want to test the accuracy of the Remove Background tool in CapCut on such a moving subject. We are going to follow the same steps we used in the first video. On the timeline, right-click, copy the video, and paste it on top of itself. Then, go to the right menu, under the video options, click on Remove BG, and select Auto Removal. As usual, in less than 5 seconds, the background has been removed. Hover to the left, click on Text, add the text layer to the timeline, and make sure to stretch the layer so that it matches the length of the video. Now, let's type something like subscribe, because why not? Let's make the text big so it's visible, and choose a bold font. There we go. It's looking lovely. Now, we are going to place it behind the dancer. It looks amazing. Let's play it. Wow, it looks incredible. I didn't expect the background removal on a dancing subject to be this seamless. It's not missing anything. Since the person is dancing, let's make the text dance too. First, select the text layer on the timeline. Then click on Animation and choose Loop because we want the text to stay animated continuously. Now, preview the library of cool animations and choose whichever one you like. Let's try this jiggly animation. It looks fantastic. There are so many amazing options. You can choose whatever animation you prefer, but I think the jiggly one works best for me. Once you've added your animation, you can enhance it further by clicking on Text again and possibly adding a text preset. But if you don't like that, scroll down to explore other cool features, like adding a shadow or a text background. Now, let's watch what we've created. We're going to finish up with this last text animation. First, I'm going to drag and drop the video onto the timeline. By the way, in case you're wondering where I get these free stock footage, I downloaded them from Mixkit. The link will be in the description. Just like in the first two videos, what we are going to do first is copy the video layer and paste it on top to create a duplicate layer. Then, go to the right menu, under the video options, click on Remove BG, and select Auto Removal. In case you haven't noticed, there's a stroke option here that you can add to the subject you've cut out. If you're interested, you can use any stroke preset you like, but this is probably something I'm never going to use. Let's uncheck it. Since the top layer's background has already been removed, we are going to the top left and click on Text. I'm going to write AIVisualblend Sensei again. Choose the font you want and make it as big as you like. Let's position the text right in the center of the video. Now, go back to the timeline and ensure the text layer's length matches the video. Next, move the text layer under the first layer so the dancer can appear in front of it. It looks great, but we can make it even better. Let's add some animation to the text. Click on the text layer, then go to the right menu and select Animation. This time, we will start with the in animation. If you want a typewriter effect, you can adjust the duration to control how long it takes for the text to appear. For example, if you increase the duration all the way, the text will write very slowly until the video finishes. You have a variety of options. Try different animations, adjust the length, and see which one fits your video best. Once you find the right animation, it's time to choose the out animation. Select the text layer again, go to Animation, and choose an out animation. I usually find that it's best to use the same type of animation for both in and out. Since we used bounce left as the in animation, it would be a good idea to choose one of the bounce animations for the out animation as well. Let's pick bounce left and make the duration a bit longer. It looks fantastic. Thank you for watching.